Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, I got all my idols sliding in my DMs. They got me dead cause they said that I'm killing it. Started out with trucks and hunting season. Now I got my metal up like a kid again. Wasn't trying to make it, then I went and made it. And I made a song about and they played
In the back. Eat your cereal, please. Eat your cereal, please. That's why I told you not to pour that damn milk in the cereal. Because I knew you was going to do this. What? Yeah, I know you don't want it. I knew you was gonna do that. So I told you not to pour it in there. You're not getting no snacks. You're not getting no candy. You're not getting none of that today. None of it. No, leave it there and go about your business.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's uptight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really, all they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. How is it, babe? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time, it's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside.
Okay, it's fine, Grayson.
You keep on rock shot, 'cause this is it.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having and she's taking a now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest. Now he takes off the now let me go. And I just can't look, it's killing me. And taking control. Jealousy, turning saints into the sea. Swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis. But it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I miss the bright side. I'm coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having and she's taking it. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick and it's all in my head, but she's
Grayson.
Cause I just can't look, it's killing me. And taking control. Jealousy. Turning through sick lullabies. It's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I miss the
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Hey, fucking people.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a it's not your birthday. You'll find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub.
What?
I see exhibit in the cutting, man.
It wasn't no
Watch how I
zombie.
move, mistake before I play up. Been hit with a
Playoff football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we are at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Well.
One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And able to get this out to the 25. A quick throw caught by Evans out wide. And they're able to get this one across the 35. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Kings! Regular! 180! What's up?
To throw, Mayfield. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Come on, the first quarter.
I like it to get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you create those great mismatches, throwing your guys out of the backfield.
You know, on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Here's 2nd and 3.
What's up? 180! Real.
Here's Mayfield. Got a man and he hits him in stride. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Hey, point it right. Run. What's up?
Going to the air again with Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
2nd and 10.
Regular.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 34. Mayfield showing he can be fleet of foot, picking up the 1st down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
He completes it to Evans. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
From the gun, Mayfield. Open man is Ibuka. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Mayfield down. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line.
What is the problem?
Tershawn Wharton.
Well, I don't know what you did to it, but you're going to have to wait. I can't do anything with it right now.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Tershawn Wharton. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killed.
Stop.
And the Panthers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's Bucs to start the drive. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
That's caught. It's the tight end Sanders. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Yes, Grayson.
It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the
I'm in
play.
there right now. Why do you always wait until as soon as I start a game you want me to do something?
Because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I can never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Young going to give to Brooks. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Third down and 10.
10 cycles. Here we go. Here we go. 45. Right.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Young scrambling and able to pick up the first with his legs.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Set, ready. 33, green jack.
They'll try to throw now. Young. This is caught by McMillan. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good. But you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
What is that? Oh my fucking God, gang. You got a fucking shit.
Coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15.
He just ran backwards into the fucking end zone for a fucking safety.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. We're scoreless after one.
Damn, that was fast.
Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. In motion comes the tight end left. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. That one goes for 8 yards.
Brett, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, it was so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Now Young. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Panthers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43.
Now they send the tight end in motion left. Brooks is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
On the double.
3rd and goal here. A big play brewing in this NFC title game.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22.
Young. And this is going to be incomplete. So it's been a long drive for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line,
got to be
3 points
kidding
let
me
down.
right now.
I'm going for it here.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but
you get it off?
They settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer,
It's still on your bed?
that would have made their decision
Where?
tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Oh, yeah, I don't see no ant one.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Where is it at? Oh, yeah, this. I don't see it. Can you please write, buddy? Every single time.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 2nd down in the yard. Evans has it left side. And Evans will have it. Bucs 1st down as the tackle made at the 42.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out in the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. And he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Emeka Ibuka, 41 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead here this NFC Championship game. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow, color, sticky, green, strike 2. Ready.
Throwing, Young. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here is Young. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. On the return, it's White. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Mayfield. That is caught. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. Mayfield looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And now at this point in the first half, you've got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back in one fell swoop. This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for a first down.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Wide open receiver complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Emeka Booker with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Young now. That's pulled in by Brooks.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Here we go. 45. Cut.
Young to throw it. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Buccaneers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Okay, partner, No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Following the interception, Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing, Mayfield. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Following the interception, Young. And they're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Come on, set, hut.
Now here's Young. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Spike 60. Let's go now. 10 black.
From the shotgun, it's Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Back to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's second down. Mayfield to throw it. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that's caught inside the 35. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And it is good. Well, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And that moves pulls him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. This trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And he returns this to the 22. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they have work to do in the second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Young will set to throw. He'll find McMillan here. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Looking to throw, Young. And once again, this is Sanders. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
3rd down and 6.
Let's go.
It'll be Young again. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there for Carolina. 43 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 8-yard line.
Watch out now. 62. Let's go now. Ready?
Young to throw it. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for Buccaneer TD. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here, they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize, put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Young. Got a man, that's Liggett. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And this is good for a first down, his second grab in this NFC Championship battle.
First down.
10, 12, 10. Come on, set. Hut.
On design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Hey, red. 60 red. 60 red.
Now Young. Got a man. That's Liggett. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw, Young. Forced out to, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Hassan Reddick drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. White now to return. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Now 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Baker going to give it to Irvin. To the 43, 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5.
180.
One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. Here's a 2nd and 5. A shotgun handoff here to Irvin. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
180. Hey, alert 33. Pistol.
Here's Mayfield. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Irving. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Once again, it's Irving. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Mayfield down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Run. Kings, keep up, Nelson.
4th down, Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession gigantic. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a 1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Out of the gun, it's Young. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8. The Buccaneers, 36-yard line.
Young. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a 1st down. Throwing, Young. Young is intercepted for the third time this game. And the Bucs are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. The Bucs on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Irving. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Here's Riley Dixon now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Pulled in at the 24. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's 1st and 10.
22 needle. Let's go now. Ready?
Here's Young. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Yaya Diaby in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And that sack, Charles, just looked like a case where a speedy defensive end is a little bit quicker than the offensive tackle.
Yeah, it makes it difficult for a tackle to determine what exactly to do. Do you do the kick slide and try and get back in the pocket and meet him there?
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Set. 180.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Set. 180. What's that?
And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. And they will take a knee here. The Buccaneers are on their way to the Super Bowl. Thank you all so much for watching, and good night. And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my base.